Hey everyone, it's Lindy Tate from Taterbug, and I sure have missed y'all. I'm hoping some of my friends can come join me this afternoon while I'm live. And if you're watching on a replay, I'd love for you to say hello and tell me where you're from, if you're new, how you're feeling. But please do let me know if you're new so we can welcome you. I always like to go back and check on that. Let me get us going down here so I can see comments. There's Jody Santana and Cindy Kane, so we can get going. Hey Kim, how are you? How's everybody today? Hi Nancy. I'm happy to be back. Thanks for letting me have a couple of days off. I needed them. Althea, hello. Hi Vanetta. Ellen's here. I'm so glad. Goldie's here and Nikki from New Zealand. Hey Michelle, I'm doing well, thank you. Hi Christine, so good to see all of you. I've been, right before I went live, I kind of scrolled through the comments on my most recent post. I saw my creative friends posting yesterday, and I thought, well, I need to do that. I'm just gonna jump in on that too. Why not? Gonna be 59 pretty soon anyway, so is what it is. And I'm happy to be here because, like some of you said, I mean, oh, Penny, yay! I can't wait to see pictures. My dad was 48 when he went to heaven, so it's a privilege and an honor to get to be here, right? But I was looking at all of your beautiful photos, your pictures, and it just made me so happy to see all of your beautiful faces, because a lot of you I've never even seen before. So I'm so glad y'all are commenting on that and sharing your pictures. You're all absolutely lovely. Everybody's getting here. Hey, Connie and Ann and Pat and Kathy and Rita. So on my personal page, I had posted earlier today, and y'all know, if you've followed me for very long, you've probably heard me tell you about the time that Mr. T won a trip to Maui in 1987. Yeah, it was the year after we married, long time ago. It has just made us so sad, frankly, to see. Thank you, Janet. I think it's fairy season. I've had it a long time, but hey, Carmela and Arlene. But to see what's happening and hear the lives that have been lost, I have not heard how it started. I'm a little curious. You know, Hawaii's very temperate. It's not dry, but I know it can happen anywhere. It just is shocking, and what they're losing is, I mean, you can't get back. You just can't. It's history. But we were there in '87. And we stayed very, very close to Lahaina. And so I had to dig out my pictures, my photo album from back then to see, because I knew we stood under those banyan trees. And the one that I'm standing by here I don't think it's the one you see, the actual 150-year-old one. It's in the background behind me, I believe. But I remember just thinking how, I mean, we were in awe of these beautiful trees. And to, you know, when we first heard about the fires, we both said, oh, you know, please not the banyan trees, you know. It's mostly the loss of life, absolutely first and foremost. But anyway, I just had to look at these pictures again, and I thought, well, I want to show them, you know, to my friends. And if you've ever been blessed to go to this beautiful place, Lahaina's probably, or Maui itself is the prettiest place I've ever seen with my own eyes before. It was such a blessing to get to go there, all expenses paid, 7 days. They had everything planned for us. We barely had to, have we, Jody? You've been there. Hey, Lisa. There's Cindy, too. So I just, you know, we went shopping in Lahaina. And let me see if I can see those the pictures that really Here and here. This historic little town right here. So I just can't fathom, you know, what they're all going through. And they're such wonderful people, and you know, we were welcomed and felt. It was just wonderful. It was just wonderful. So I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of it from 1987, and to see it now, it just, they need our prayers for sure. And just to throw this one in for the fun of it, while we're waiting for everybody to get here, it was 87, wasn't it? Chris loves this outfit. Chris loves to tease him about this outfit. So, and this was in Lahaina. We saw this captain here, and he took his picture with him. We were babies. I know, right, Sarah? We were babies. But Chris loves those blue suspenders. Oh, he gets a kick out of those. And let's just show a couple more. They had a luau for us while we were there. Look at those babies. We were just babies. Isn't he a cutie? You know, he got to play golf with Tom Selleck. You know that story. Still kicking myself over that one, that I didn't go with him that day. There's one, that's the golf day, right there, where he got to see Tom, and I didn't. And he wore his Pee Wee Herman sweatshirt on the boat to Lanai. Let's see if I can give a couple of more little tidbits of 1987 in Hawaii. I'm going to be crafting, Maryland. I'm just letting everybody get here. I promise I'm going to craft. There we are, on the boat. There's another one that's really funny. We learned that if you go, you know, we went up to Haleakala Crater, and we were told that what you do is you jump as high as you can. The person taking the picture, jump, you know, hold the camera up here, aim up here. I know. And if you jump, it looks like you're flying. So he had to try it, you know, of course. He's like 34 years old here. Oh, me. How about that? So, okay, I'm going to put it up now. I don't want to get in trouble and lose everybody, because all I'm doing is showing pictures. I promise I am going to create today. So let's sit this down right over here and get to doing something, right? So I got out this Hobby Lobby clearance surface that I've had forever. Thank you, Carmela. That's so sweet. I was hoping y'all wouldn't mind if I shared some of those, but I mainly wanted to show that banyan tree. Hey, Myrtle. Janice, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This was $3.99 on clearance. When you see the and it may be soon now, they're going to have that clearance aisle. It'll start out at like 70% off, and then it gets to 90% off. Grab up surfaces. They are awesome. Hey, Melva. I went Wednesday. Well, that was yesterday. I got my hair cut, but I just tucked it behind my ears. I'll tell you, my sweet friend Lisa called me just as I was about to dry my hair, so it dried on its own. So this is the best I could get out of it today. So let's blame it on Lisa. What I want to do to start out, I think, ooh, I do have another glazed donut. I thought I didn't, so I can do what I wanted to do. So I'm looking at this color right here, and I think the glazed donut is a pretty good match. Thank you so much, Judy. That's sweet. Y'all are so sweet to say that. Haven't been overseas. Oh, you went to Ireland. Now, see, I've never been overseas. I have not. I'm not a good traveler. I never have been. I tend to get sick when I travel. I don't know why. But I'm just putting out my glazed donut in this little Goodwill thing that I have. And I've got my Lil B, my synthetic version of Lil D. And I want to be kind of careful. I don't want to get it on this black. I like the black edges. I just want to cover up this middle part. I just said I'd be careful, didn't I? Let it not be one of these days. I've had enough lives lately that have been those days. So let's don't do that today, Lindy. I just wanted to relax and have fun with y'all today, and maybe inspire you to try something similar to this. I think it's easy, and it'll be fun, and it's fallish. Oh, Becky, you don't have power again? Aren't these storms ridiculous? We had storms, big storms yesterday morning. The power only went out once, but it came right back on. But then we had storms all night long that I'm sure came through Becky's area. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. I feel good. Lisa said, don't be blaming me. I blamed it on you, Lisa. Becky's in Tennessee as well, but she's on the pretty end of Tennessee, over in the east end, and so I guess that came through probably today for her. I slept. If it comes at night, I don't even know. But I did wake up at one point and really heard some serious thunder, and I just went right back to sleep. I loved it. If I blow away, so be it. But our power did not go out. And a lot of power went out around here because of that. It's happened since that first big storm. Whenever we get any kind of rain, power goes out all around here, and nobody can figure it out. It's crazy. I wish we could share it with you. I really do. It's the wrong one. So many people need the rain, and we're getting amounts of rain that Memphis doesn't tend to get this time of year. We are usually just parched this time of year. It's a strange thing, but I was talking with my sweet Moidle the other day at the funeral, and she was talking about it, and she said, even in Europe, all of the weather systems are very strange right now. It's all around the world. It's not just here in the States. So, I don't know what that is. But we've never had so many storms with so much horrible wind. It's really weird, and it's a little scary. It's got us all on edge. The other day I was live during one of them in the Paint Pixie event last Saturday, and that threw me all off because I'm looking out onto darkness and all these trees blowing again. We lost more limbs. Anyway, y'all be safe, and I hope your power comes back on soon, Becky. Yeah, all over. Yeah, I think you get a lot of rain in Ireland, don't you, Sylvia? That's what I've heard, which makes it look so lush and beautiful. I'm going to cover this up, but I just needed that, I don't have to, but I just want to. I needed that pink part to go away, and I didn't want to risk it showing through anything because it doesn't fit what I want to do here today. And I've decided to stand up because I'm trying to get healthier. I haven't missed a mile a day yet. I've already got today's mile in and then some. There we go. And working on, I kind of compete with myself That's the only person I ever compete with is myself. I just want to do a little bit better than the day before. In one way or another, I might up my speed, or I might walk longer, or I might... Anyway, what I'm trying to do now is close those 3 rings on my watch. I've closed 1 so far, so I've yet to close all 3 rings. So I'm standing up. Hey, Josie, I got my glazed donut put down. I'm going to be using all my Paint Pixie paints today, of course. I'm going to be in the 90s all week. Isn't that odd, Darlene? Isn't that odd for Oregon? Oh, I'm sorry, Judy. It is the synthetic version of the Lil D. It's in my water over there now. It's Lil B. And I love the size of these brushes. These are Paint Pixie. They fit right in your hand. This is Lisa Ahmad's favorite brush, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. I'm still, my favorite is Name the Favorites, that Filbert brush. We'll probably be using that today too, but I thought I would try the synthetic version. They're both fantastic. Thank you, Cindy. Hey, Peggy. You're folding clothes, and I've been doing laundry today too. Hey, Gwen. You missed the Hawaii pictures. I hope that helps, Judy. It's a wonderful brush, and it covers a lot of territory quickly. So we're just about dry. But this is Glazed Donut Magical Chalk Paint. So, Jody, I don't think it really matters. The synthetic bristles are a little more pliable. So, to put something down like this and not have a whole lot of lines in it, I just went for the Lil B. I'm sure Josie could tell you more about that. I think it's just a preference. They both work the same and perfectly. So he's lost 10 pounds in 3 weeks. How men do that? How did they do that? Josie, mine too. That's why I showed the pictures from Lahaina back in 1987 when we were there, when I first got on. My Surface Vera is a clearance piece from Hobby Lobby that I've had for quite some time. It's just a lightweight decor piece that I got. I love to pick up their surfaces when they're 90% off. Oh, Joe, I'm so sorry. I can only imagine how hard that must be. Hey, Gloria. Went from 250 to 165 pounds. My goodness. That's something to be proud of right there. Putting away my Walmart grocery order. It just came. Yay. Okay, so we've got that covered. Now let me show you these. At first I didn't want to use them. My sweet friend, Maureen Peterson. Let me just say, you all send me the most amazing happy mail. I am so blessed that you do that for me. I'm amazed at the things that you'll make for me or share with me. And this is just a fraction, a teeny fraction of what Maureen sent me. She coffee dyed some papers with old lace. I think it's so beautiful. Is that what she, yeah, coffee dyed. And crocheted lace on top of it. Now look at this. This is what I'm going to use. Oh, I love it so much. Look at these papers. I just think they're wonderful. So, what I wanted to do is kind of put this, at first I was going to do a little collage over the whole piece. Well, when I set this paper down on it, let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. It went so beautifully with that edge that I decided I wanted to keep it. Oh, Gloria, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I have a cousin who's battling cancer too right now. We're fighting cancer, doing well. My Uncle Walter's son, as a matter of fact. So I'm so sorry. Anyway, I want to tear this edge, hopefully. Let's see if I can. That's okay, Regina. I'm glad you're here. And I'm going to lay just a little bit more. Let's lay my ruler down. I actually have one that is for tearing, but this is right here. So let's just tear this. Maureen, are you on here? Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. I really do. Janice, how are you feeling today? I love that torn edge. Okay, so we've got that. And we're gonna take this little edge off so it goes right here. And past that, this is all I have planned except for my, my main thing I'm gonna paint on this. I started to really plan it out. I did not, Robin. Did you post that today? I need to look that up. Sometimes I miss the things that I'm tagged in. I don't know why. I just decided I didn't want to overthink this or over prepare. I just kind of wanted to be with y'all today and just relax and create. It's been kind of a chaotic time, and I'm ready to just relax. I have I've been invited to be in the virtual home decor crafting. I think it's called Crafting for Cash that Terry Burton does. She was so sweet to invite me, so I'll be on at 1 o'clock Saturday for that. And I will auction off what I create during that live at the very end. This is matte medium, just Liquitex. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. So, and then Sunday I get to be in the build-up event with Crafty Peep, where we help out smaller pages, medium to smaller pages, and so I'm excited to do that. I get to kick us off at 10 o'clock Central on Sunday morning. Gerald said he's going to cook Saturday evening. So, and tomorrow is my day to take my little mama to get her hair done. So, it's busy from here on out. I don't know if it lets you tag my business page. Those are harder for me to see. I need to go look for that. I'll watch you in my pajamas. Lisa, I get it. I get it. Lisa is good about protecting her weekends. That's her family time. I love that. I love that she does that. Because she works extremely hard all week long. She's still working on the weekend. She's just not live. I think we all of us full-time creators, there's no time off. We might say we're off, but that just means we're not live that day. We're still working real hard. We like to prepare fun things for y'all. And boy, we've got some good things coming. I know you've heard me and Lisa talk about this. It's coming at the end of this month, and we are so incredibly excited, and hope y'all will be too, about our new adventure, our new, what do I want to call it, endeavor? But we are taking courses, we are preparing, we want to be really prepared for y'all, so it'll be really special. All right. Yeah, we love what we do. So it's really not, when we say work, we love what we do. And we love our people. I know I do. I mean, and I know Lisa does. We just really, we, you know, even when we're not live, we think about y'all. We pray for you. We try real hard to keep up with your prayer requests and your needs. I can't find my little, I'll use this for now, but anytime I need that little thing, it's supposed to be right there. Let's use my brayer. I don't mind if there are some wrinkles in this. I don't see any yet, but I just thought I would get it, make sure it's down good. And then we're going to get to the main event here. And I hope my vision is okay. We're going to paint. And I can point it down if y'all want me to. What do you think? Maureen, I hope you're here or you're watching later to see how beautiful. I'm going to paint over a little bit of it, but how beautiful your paper is that you made for me. So now it doesn't have the pink chair or all of that on it. You can see okay? All right, well, look what I did. I remembered to look at the back and see what's the top and what's the bottom. Gerald would have gotten me again had I done this upside down. Woo-wee. Okay, glad I looked at that. I really need to get in that habit. Isn't it pretty, Penny? I almost think, ooh, I don't want to mess with it, but I'm going to. I'm going to get my pencil and sketch a little bit. Okay. So let me pull my inspiration piece over here. I've done this, not this one, but I've done it's going to be a sunflower. Oh, good. The view is good. Okay. So what I want to do is, it's going to be half a sunflower. So I'm just going to kind of sketch out the middle. I'm just doing a half circle right here. And I don't have to draw out the rest. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm just going to go for it. I said I wasn't going to over-plan this, and I'm not. So I want to get out licorice and chocolate souffle. I think those are the two I'm going to start with. And let me grab a plate here. It does, doesn't it, Francine? It really does. See a girl's face on that paper. Really? Let me hold it up. Is there a girl's face? Screenshot it and draw it out for me so I can see. That's cool. I love when you can see things like that. You know, it's like looking at the clouds. I always forget to put some. It's all right. It's all right. I'll just go on with this. Get a little chocolate souffle going, and let me get out that turquoise iris favorite brush. That's my Filbert, and I love it. Oh, thank you, Rita. She's facing us now. Okay, I want to see that. Somebody screenshot that and kind of, draw over it and let me know where to look for the girl. I may go back and look. Good evening, Ruth. I'm glad you're here. You see it on the left side? That's cool. I love that. I have a sunflower class, by the way. It's a fun one. It's a little, I think it's a couple of dollars more. I think it might be $12. I'm not sure. But I show you how to use texture. I show you how to paint with the texture first, and then we paint a sunflower like this. It's a little bit, it's going to be different than this one. This is going to kind of be, it's different. But if you go in our online shop, you'll see that sunflower class, and once you purchase it, it's yours forever. I just ask that you don't share the video. Putting a little licorice down. That's our black magical chalk paint, and let's just put a little bit on the edges here. like anything just one solid color. I like that. Cindy, how do you do that? She didn't even know I was gonna say anything about that. Golly, she's already got the link up. I'm telling you, she got the ESP. We're on the same wavelength, girlfriend. Come on, Lindy. So we're just gonna start there. You can see the girl now. Lisa, I have a lot of Halloween things, and I have a lot of fall things. I have a scarecrow kit. I've got a witch kit. It's so cute. I've got black cats. There's a cute Mr. T cut the base, and there's 4 characters. I did a Happy Halloween on it. There's a Frankenstein, a mummy, a ghost, and a witch, I believe. And I think those are a lot of fun. So check out, go to our shop. If you haven't been to our shop, we have a lot of fall woodblock prints too. So Michelle, I would love for you to do that. That would be fantastic. I'm pulling out lemon crinkle, honeycomb, and chai latte. I've already still got some glazed donut over here, and I might be using some of that. Wow, there goes Cindy, look out. Yeah, that's all our unfinished wood kits, and they're all in there. Hey, Selena, thank you for sprinkling. We are just gonna try to pull a, come on, honeycomb, pull a sunflower out of this and add some fun elements. Am I that low on honeycomb? Josie, I gotta get some more honeycomb. I use this one a lot. All right, let's start with, I think, lemon crinkle. Here. I'm using this to, sometimes I use paint to draw out what I'm gonna do. Regina, you don't miss a beat. I started out, honestly, I was standing because I showed some pictures from our 1987 Hawaii trip, and I knew I'd have to get up to put it down anyway. And I'm trying to close all 3 of my rings, my activity rings on the watch. That's my little goal for today, because I haven't done that yet, I haven't closed those rings. I'm trying, y'all. I was so calm today. I was just sitting out here kind of getting ready for the live, kind of pulling stuff together, and I realized I had not taken my blood pressure today, and I'm supposed to be keeping up with that. So I went in there and sat down, and hey, Carrie, and took my blood pressure. It's ridiculously high. If I keel over during this, you'll know it's my blood pressure. And I have no reason for it to be that way. So I'm going to try the beetroot. I believe it was Judy Zeppa that told me about that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to do any medications. I don't do well with medications. I don't want a medication. So, see, I'm just outlining the petals. I want this real loose. Josie, you know where I'd buy it, don't you? I know where to get it. Get your honeycomb at Paint Pixie. Now I'm getting into the honeycomb here. Outlined, just using that lemon crinkle. And we're just gonna play. It's playtime now. And we're not gonna overthink any of this. And start putting layer after layer till we like how our sunflower's looking. It was time to stand, he asked if it was okay if he It tells me to stand all the time, so I thought I'll beat it to the punch today. It usually, I call it rude, especially when I'm trying to sit there and have my coffee in the morning. But apparently I've not been standing enough, because I never have closed. I don't think I've ever closed my, I've come close, but never have closed that particular circle, ring, whatever they call it. I would hope so, Carrie. I just don't want to go through any and all side effects that I tend to do. I don't ever, it's been rare if I ever take a new medicine that doesn't do something to me and cause me 15 other problems. Lisa, yeah, and look, there's in that Daisy May mold, there's a flower that could be a sunflower, I believe. And that's in did y'all watch Lisa do her coffee kit this morning? That was fun. I had so much fun with that kit, the Chalk It Up kit. Who ordered theirs? Did anybody order theirs? What kind of watch do you? It's an Apple Watch. I never wanted one, and but when we switched to AT&T for our phone service, we both got one for free. I didn't wear it for a long time because I didn't like it, but I'm using it for my health now. It'll keep track of my heart rate. Some man got into my studio.
What's going on in here?
With shenanigans. Shenanigating all over the place. I showed him Hawaii pictures.
Oh, you did?
I showed him your suspender. They said he's going to kill you. I said, yeah, he probably will. You had a Pee Wee Herman sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
Probably had
sweatshirt.
Probably had tube socks.
Oh.
Too. I didn't show him
Pretty sure
that.
I did.
I did show him that. I showed him you jumped in the Haleakala clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told him Chris gets a big kick out of those suspenders. He doesn't let Gerald live that down.
Well, you know, it was like 38 years ago.
Yeah, it was 87, and we looked 87. We were, yeah.
See, Sarah Lena says it's a 1980 stud.
They were saying, is that Tom Selleck? I said, right? I think it is.
You tell them that story?
I did. We've told that one before, yeah. He just comes wandering through while I'm live, right? Hey, Judy, I didn't know you were here. I missed you coming in. Wasn't it you that told me about the beetroot? I gotta try that. I have it out. Chris got some for his. All right, we're building it up. Now I'm gonna go in with the chai latte to go back here on the petals that are kind of in the background. Want them to be a little darker. Back here. Just start playing with your colors. Yeah, I don't mind him coming in and saying hello to his peeps. Hopefully this is going to give it, you know, that depth so it's not so flat. We'll see. We'll see. I may even add a little chocolate souffle here and there. First, I worried about the transparency of the yellow. Normally you would, you know, put down like a base coat of white if you're going to use yellow because it's so transparent. But I kind of like the look of everything showing through because I want you to see parts of this paper and all, and parts of this edge. I don't know, it may not work. In my head, I think it does, but we'll see. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Does he do that, Josie? Oh, and we love y'all too. We really do. We talk about y'all all the time. We call you by name, and have you heard from so-and-so, and how's so-and-so doing? And oh, good, Robin. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'm going back in with the honeycomb again. I'll probably end up adding a little lemon crinkle here and there as well. But we're just playing. We don't have to worry too much because this surface only costs $3.99, so we're not going to worry about it. This is a painting that I don't want to be fussy. The one that is my class, it's more fussy, it's more realistic. I was just looking at, I think I have one, yeah, I think I still have mine hanging over. But the one I taught was a bit different than that one though. I like the vibrancy of it, and I love adding texture. So it looks like, in that class, it'll look like your sunflowers actually 3D off the surface, off the canvas. It's a square canvas that we used. Is anybody in here taking that? It was an older class. Hey, Vicki, thank you. Regina, it was really stormy here yesterday, right after we got home from Arlington, where I got my hair done, cut, and it was a big old storm, and then we got more storms during the night last night. It's starting to pop out there, right? All right, let's get some more lemon crinkle, and we're gonna go back over that glazed donut back here. See how that looks. And just kind of go back and forth with it. I think this would be fun to do. You have, a lot of time. Cut out your petals from an old book page, and you could watercolor those petals and then put them down in place. I think that would be so pretty. Are there only 2 shades of yellow in the Paint Pixie paints? Yes, but if you've watched me long enough, you know that I mix the magical chalk paints a lot. So there are, 2 yellows, but you add a glazed donut, add a different, for instance, candied papaya and the honeycomb make the most beautiful fall color you'll ever see. So, don't just limit yourself to, well, those are, I need more yellows. You can blend. You can mix colors and pretty much, because these, I've never had paints that mix so well. I've made a lot of paint mixing mistakes in the past 10 years. A lot. And I've yet, knock on wood, I've yet to make a mixing mistake with Paint Pixie Magical Chalk Paints. It's like it magic, really. I do too, Jody. I do too. I think it's so pretty. But this is the part where, I hope I'm not boring y'all to tears. I just wanted a little calm, peaceful, no stress live today. And I thought I would paint, but then I thought, ooh, what about a little mixed media? Do you, Simone? I do too. You had a tornado? Oh, did you have any damage at your house? To drive the bus, and he had to stop because he said, oh my goodness, Regina, lifting the, oh my goodness, lots of trees down. She doesn't, Regina does not live that far from me, really. I'm going to say an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe. In Corinth, Mississippi. If it got that bad here, I mean, obviously we did not have anything like tornadoes, but I haven't heard about it. It's just been awful weather here lately. We always have summer storms. They're usually more in June. July and August tend to be, very little rain at all. But not this year. Strange. Let's see what happens if I get just a little bit of honeycomb and just kind of run it through these back petals just a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. Just very lightly. Use the side of my brush and leave streaks through it. Like that. Just a little bit more. I know, I think I would have too, Sarah. I'm glad it wasn't that bad at your house, but I hope nobody was hurt. Gerald's brother, brother Taterbug and Jody, was at the cabin and was trying to get home Monday to come to the funeral. And there had been some storms up that way, pretty bad storms, because there were so many trees down. He couldn't, the one highway that would get him here, he couldn't get through. So he didn't make it to the funeral. It was that bad. And I don't think he's far from you, Regina, when he goes there. I don't believe. He's pretty close to Corinth. Okay, now I think I'm going to take my Tipsy brush and get a little chocolate souffle and start coming up where these petals are. Here, I'm going to give it a little dimension. Here. Just little flicks. And maybe right in here. I'm just playing. I don't know what this is going to look like. Are you, Iris? So much. There's been a lot of problems with the old FB. Aren't there always? Some people not getting good sound, or they're freezing, or no. Y'all know I have a YouTube channel. I had gotten lax about sharing my videos there. I'm working on that now. That you can subscribe to and watch my videos there. You don't have to subscribe to watch. TikTok and Pinterest, and so this isn't the only place you can find me. I'd like to mention that. Is that okay? Now I'm going in with the licorice. Hi, Judith. And I'm just going to kind of dot this licorice around these edges too. I might dot it the whole thing. Because you know they got seeds. Got sunflower seeds on there. I'll see that. Thank you, Judy. Thanks, Regina. Oh, I'm so glad. Thanks, Iris. Thanks, Vicki. Y'all are very sweet. I'm having fun. I'm relaxing. This is nice. And I got my friends here with me that I have missed. So it's good. It is good. Let's go back to my filbert. Just kind of, I'm just playing. I don't want any of that to be harsh. I just want it to be shadows, you know. Right there. Because it's dried a little bit, and I can just kind of blend it out. To go live on Pinterest yet. I have not. I need to look into that. Got so much I want to look into and I want to do, and lots of plans. It just takes so much time to figure out. And when I'm doing that, you know, if I'm busy trying to figure that out, I'm losing time over here. It's like, oh, how do you do it all? Somebody asked how my aunt is doing. As far as I've heard, she's doing okay. I know, I think they've lived in that house well over 50 years. And she's going to be moving out to Colorado with her son and daughter-in-law and grandkids. That's where they live. I can only imagine how hard that is to pack up a house. I mean, we've been here since '94. I can't imagine trying to pack up this house even. And so I'm sure she's exhausted in so many ways. But they're taking good care of her, I know. We've told them to please call on us. We're not far away here where we live. And we've come over and help move anything or do whatever they need. Am I getting somewhere with these layers? Are you starting to see how it's, coming together? Do you like the cup I sent you? Massachusetts cup. When did you send it, Judith? I try to keep up with that. Massachusetts. Was it a while back? Because if so, I'll tell you I love it. I've loved every mug y'all have ever sent me. I wonder if it might be one of the ones in the kitchen that we use regularly. We used Kansas. Mr. T used Kansas so much that it got a little crack in it. So he stopped immediately, washed it, moved it back out here, and got a different one. So we do trade them out every so often. I was using Delaware this morning. I can't imagine, just our attic alone would be pure torture. We need to clean out. We really do. We really need to clean out. Okay. Let me see if I can do this with I've not tried this with the Caribbean cooler, but I want to see. Oh, this is my new one. Let me get my one that's open. Caribbean cooler. Just want a little dot of this. 65 years, Judy. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Jody. Just want a little dot of this. I'm going to play. Let's go play a little bit. Oh, let me get my first favorite out. See, I love it a lot. So I'm going to use this one for this because it's well loved. Don't throw these brushes away. When you love them a lot and they end up looking like this, get another one, but keep this one because it's going to work to your advantage. Oh, good question, Tammy. I should know that. How many Paint Pixie colors are there? We could count them. This is their paint. Now, these are just the magical chalk paints. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 30. 30 magical chalk paints. Hi, Barb. I beat you, Josie. How many liquid pixie dust do we have? So I'm going to dip into this Caribbean cooler. And I'm tapping it off. I'm offloading the brush. 11 metallics. And that's the liquid pixie dust. So I just got the end of my little favorite brush. And I'm just going to do that. Oh, love it. Oh, y'all, this works so good. I'm so excited. Stuff like this happens and it makes me really happy. Oh, this is exactly the look I was going for. Okay, I'm going to hold it up so y'all can really see it. It's subtle, which is what I was going for. But for some reason, when I add a little of a bright blue to the middle of a sunflower, it just does something, and I love it. So that's what we're doing. Can you see that? It's very subtle, but it gives you that it looks like the seeds and the texture. It's a lighter, but it's not. I think I do have all the colors now, Michelle. You know, I started with 4, and I think I've now collected all of the colors, and some I'm on my second bottle of. So, isn't that fun? I love to do that. I see a little bit on the edge that I didn't quite get. I want to go a little closer to this edge. And you don't want your brush to keep, you know, going in the same direction because you don't want it to make a pattern. So you just kind of wiggle it around like that and turn it as you do it. Yeah, okay, I like that. Now let's see, I kind of think I want to put some, I'm going to put some little chocolate souffle lines in these petals, very, very lightly. Just a hint, very light-handed. Oh, I like the way that's looking. That's pretty. Isn't it fun? You know, you wouldn't really think to you know, pull out a color like this on a sunflower, but it just really makes that middle part pop. I know, Sarah. I think so too. Every, you know, year about this time, I got to start getting, you know, doing some sunflower creations because I just think they're so pretty and bright. And we have a Shelby Farms Park here, and we have buffalo. How about that? But it's really beautiful. It's a big, beautiful park. And in part of it, over by the Agri Center, we have this huge, huge sunflower field. Hey, Gail. And when they're all in bloom, people go out there and take the most gorgeous pictures. And one day I want to do that. I've never done that, and I've always wanted to. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more detail, a little bit more detail. Now, I want to decide. I kind of want to go in very lightly, again with the Icon brush and the licorice, and play a little bit with that. And then I want to do a little stenciling. And I have a tag. So hang with me if you can. Because we're not on a timetable today. And this is, you know, this isn't an event or a live for anybody else. It's just me on my page, so I'm not gonna worry about going over an hour. Y'all can come and go. You could do this with pen work, but on this surface it might be a little bit harder. But I just want to kind of do some outlining. Yeah, I like that too, Kathy. I really do. It's just, it's all kind of coming together. And I want to bring this black in. We got some black over here. We're going to do some little bit of stenciling, I think. May or may not. We'll see how it looks after I get this part done. We may, you know, scrap that idea and go for something else. You know, I had an inspiration piece that I saw that, you know, made me want to do this today, and I'll have to show y'all that when I get done. Mine is not going to look anything like theirs, I don't believe. You know how that works? Make your own art. You can be inspired by something, and it's not going to have to look like anybody else's. It's your own. Janice, that's sweet of you. I don't know about this. They're actually going to be very different. This is, I loved that, and I thought about going in more of a direction like that one, but as I started planning it, yeah, Josie always, she does. She lets me go over on Paint Pixie because if nobody's behind me, and nobody has been yet, so I get to just really enjoy it and play. But as I started planning this out, it went in a whole different direction, and I love how that works. I love that you can have something inspire you, and all it does is get your brain going. You know, that's what it does for me. It gets my brain going and thinking, and it can morph into anything. My girls behind me, you know, didn't look anything like the girls that inspired me, but they sure are fun. Okay, can you see how that, just that little bit of black just makes it pop, I think. Okay. It really does lift the petals, and I just barely ran the little icon along the edges. Just didn't want it to be, you don't want that harsh black thick line. Lisa, I do too. I do too. I felt like my brain's just kind of in, I don't know what, for too long. Okay, so I got out some stencils. Now I've used this one before. I thought about very lightly taking some probably glazed donut and just tap a little on the edge to give it a little more, let's just do it, let's try it. I've got my little spouncer right here, and I've got some glazed donut over here. I want to offload that. I don't want too much on there. I just want a hint of this, and then we'll see how that looks. And it's not too, you know, different of a color than what we've got going here. It'll just, I'm hoping, add a little interest and maybe a little texture. Yeah, that's too light, but we'll keep playing with it. I don't know if you can see, you know, just that little bit here and there. We're gonna play with it a little bit. Put my finger in it. So let's see, what, maybe chai latte. In with the, I'm gonna just go on and put it in this little dish with the glazed donut. Let's see what that does. Wouldn't you love to just experiment? Thanks, Lisa. Let's do just like a little, right there, a little corner. Just a little bit of chai latte. Again, it's still in the same color family as this background, but I'm just seeing if it'll, yeah, that's, nope, we need a little, what if I take a little chai latte? I mean, a little chocolate souffle and put it in here with it. I don't know, we're playing, right? Oh, did I, Simone? Oh, I love when that happens. Love it. I'm so glad. That's a goal. Always a goal to inspire when we do these. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me do one more down here and then show you. It's still in the same type of family. It's not too crazy, but ooh, I like that. See these little bits of texture? I think that's kind of fun. Here and there. Ooh, light blue. What if I took a little bit of that Caribbean cooler? Oh, I think so. What's it gonna hurt, right? Let me do that. I don't think I've ever used this stencil. I think this is from Temu, I believe. And it's just a different texture. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much. Thank you. That's a very high compliment. I appreciate that. The stencil, I'm pretty sure this is Temu. This may be too, but it might be Amazon. So check my, I jumped out of my seat today. Check my Amazon shop and see, you know, because I think I put my stencils that I got from Amazon in there. I'm just going to do a little bit of this, just a little edge of the Caribbean cooler. I do love me some blue. I think a little more. I'm going subtle to begin with. I can always come back in. Yeah, I didn't get enough on it, but boy, I love that texture of that one. Ooh, that's fun. Look at that one. So I need to get more Caribbean cooler out. Maybe rinse this off just a smidge so it's not so much of the neutrals. Thank you, Cindy. You're working overtime today, I'm telling you. These things I'm tossing out of the blue. Isn't it cool? I love this stencil. Why have I not used that before? That's a fun one. All right, let's, I like these swirlies. So I think a blue swirly's in order here. Hello, hello, Maria. Right, is saying with that blue, I actually have a tag I might want to add, and so y'all be thinking about what could go on a tag with this. I mean, I could do a Bible verse, I could do a quote. What should I do? I hope I don't mess up. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Fun, fun, fun. What do you think? I'm going to do some more of those because I like that. Oh, good, Sue. I just didn't want to plan too much because I wanted to just get together with y'all and just have fun and play. I didn't want to, you know, we just need to have some fun and try some fun things. Y'all can throw out ideas at me and we can play and relax. Just relax. Oh, I just really like that. I really do. And I think I want to do some more. What do y'all think about me putting some mojito down? Am I crazy? Let the sunflower shine its grace upon you. That's beautiful. Now do a hydrangea. Melissa, girlfriend. She's coming up in here causing trouble. Oh, that's so sweet, B. That is so sweet. I want to go over. Let's use this one. Let's go to that one and do a little mojito. I'm not rinsing the spouncer, but I am offloading it over here. My head's gonna explode. Oh, my head's gonna explode. That's fun, fun, fun. Let's do another one right up here. Oh, I like that. I'm liking that light added in there. What do y'all think? A bit of light. I like that. Isn't it a fun? This is a very fun stencil. I should have been using this more. Hello, Caroline. Carolina, is that right? Carolina? Van Gogh sunflower. Okay, let's do a swirly doodle right here. I'm just going to tap it, offload it right there. Oh, this makes me happy. Happy. Let's just do this coming out from the petals a little bit. I get some of my best ideas from y'all, though, I'll tell you that. I do. Y'all always, ooh, I like that. Going over. Don't know, I get excited. Get really excited. Don't you, when you're doing a project and you didn't really know which way it was going to go, you just went for it and it works? Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you, Sylvia. All right, let's, I'm trying to use other little bits and pieces of this so they're not all the same, and take them over on some of the petals. I think that's fun. Where else does it need a little bit? Maybe right in here. Oh, did I get into the, I think I did get into the licorice a little bit. That might be fun. It's just giving some really good texture. Let me pick it up again and show y'all how that's doing. So you're still seeing the beautiful paper that Maureen made. You're still seeing that edging from the original piece, but it's just, I think it's just fun. Proverbs 4:18, the path of the just is like the shining sun that shines ever brighter unto the perfect day. That's beautiful, Anne. About the little blue stencil in brown center. Oh, yes. Yes, let's do that. I love that. See, we're in full play mode right now. Having a good time. Let's put a little, let's see. I want to do it. Like that. I'm glad y'all like it. Thank you so much. I think this is doing my heart good. I'm glad I'm setting it up so I can do a little happy dance. I think this stencil is from Temu, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta do some more of this. Wait a minute, I'm gonna pick it up and show you. Let me just, oh my goodness. Who said that? Who said that? Put the stencil in the middle. Who was that? Oh my word, this is so fun. Oh, one more and then I'm showing you. Would you look at that? Oh my goodness. Is that not so fun? I need more going around right there, a little bitty bit. Let's do some of these. Ooh, that's perfect. Let's do that. Usually you get a squeal, you got a little happy jig today. I can't believe I did that, but when I get excited, I kind of do that, so. Oh, I'm a nut. I'm a nut. That makes me all kinds of happy. That really makes me all kinds of happy. Doesn't it? That just, wow. Perfect. That's just fantastic. I thought about, I have it on the table. This is the tube from a Dollar Tree ribbon, one of the wide ribbons, and it's really, really thick. Don't throw these away, because you can, like, do I want to do it? Let's try it. Can't hurt. I'm just going to put a little mojito down, because I'm really liking that color on top of all this. And let's just, since this has already got it on it, I'm just going to paint the end. You could, if you've got enough out on your plate, you could just, you know, stamp it in there. But I'm just going to paint it on right like this. I don't want it to be too much, but stamp at the top, little circle. I might do one more so that's not just one by itself. Put a little bit more on, and then we're going to move over to our tag if we want it. I don't know. Good night, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. She's over in Ireland, and it's late there. Yeah, that's what it is. And then, let me just see if I can. Yeah, that's fun. Just little bits of it, hints of it. That's a keeper. All right, so this is the top. I'm really liking that. Didn't it? Just adding that stencil right in the middle. Wow. Okay, so I have this little wood tag. We could put this, you know, over here with a little saying on it and just have that hanging off, or we can leave it off. What are y'all's thoughts? Yes, I've got them right here, Leanne. Yes. Could just do some little lines on it. Oh, I love that. I don't have the Temu app. I hear problems with the app. I just do it on my laptop, and I think I do use PayPal if I'm not mistaken. I have had no trouble, and I've had multiple orders. I've liked everything I've gotten. Okay, Susan, let me know. Tag on. You like the tag on. Now, should I paint the tag? Or stain it and then paint the lettering on it? What do you think? Does it need to be like the chocolate souffle color with a little bit of maybe glazed donut or chai latte in it? Melissa, I'm not one of those. You don't see me do a lot of the both. I tend to go less is more. I don't know. Let me try it off. And I'm looking up in the camera and on. I don't hate it either way. Outline the tag. Stain looks good without it. I almost just don't even want to cover up the texture that we did. I think I'm going to stop right there, and we may do another fun sunflower more along the lines of my inspiration piece that I'm going to show you. Let me hold mine up. Here's mine, and this was my inspiration piece. Very, very different, but I just looked at the elements. There's a lot of different papers in the background. I would love to try that with what I have. And then the tag is right on the center. I don't want to cover, I'm not covering up that center. It made me do a jig. So I am, let me go on, and I'm going to get out my icon and sign it, because I don't want to get to the auction and realize I always do it. Wait a minute, I didn't sign that. I'm so glad y'all like this. Boy, I needed a win, y'all. I needed a win today, and I feel like I'm very happy with this. I really am. And I never want my signature or signing a piece to take away from it or really stick out. I try to make it kind of blend, but it's there, and I know it's there. So let's see. It is beautiful. I still am hanging on to this because I think I want to try this. And what I might do is what I was telling y'all, cut a bunch of the petals out of old book pages. And, well, first of all, I would watercolor the book pages first and then cut the petals out and have those ready for a live. And then we could build up our background on a canvas panel with different maybe scrapbook papers or book pages or the newspaper, the yellow pages, and do some stenciling on that too. I just think it would be so fun to do like yellows and oranges all over a book page, like Lisa did yesterday in her live. So you may be seeing me try this one again, because this one went in a whole different direction, and I am not mad about it. I really, this looks completely different than the Hobby Lobby version. So y'all get those surfaces when they're 90% off. I didn't, Sarah. The top and bottom was already like that from Hobby Lobby. I covered the middle with some glazed donut. And then I have this beautiful handmade paper from Maureen Peterson. She sent it to me. It's coffee dyed with a crochet doily over it, and that's how she did it. So I just tore that down to fit this side, this middle part that did not go with my vision. So I'm so glad y'all like it. I really, really am. That makes me so happy. I will be back Saturday at 1 o'clock Central in the virtual home decor crafting for cash. I've never done it before, so I hope you can join me. And whatever I create that day, we don't know yet, but I will be auctioning in the last 5 minutes. Which way does that go? And then I'll be on bright and early on Sunday morning in Crafty Peeps event. You'll see me post about that. I'll be on at 10 o'clock Central. Mr. T's cooking for y'all Saturday night. Going to be busy, so there's going to be a lot of tater bugging going on, and I hope you'll join us for that. And I'm going to go, stuck right to the bottom, go clean up because there's a lot going on here. Got a couple of ATCs yet to make. Thank you so much, Ann. Y'all are so sweet. Will you be live on your page doing that? Cindy, I believe I'll go live from my page Sunday morning, and it will be shared into the group if I'm not mistaken. I have to find out from Terry Burton. I've never gotten the pleasure to be in one of her events, so I'm not sure how she does that. I've got to do my homework and figure that out. Have him wear suspenders on Saturday. I bet those suspenders are so long gone, and I don't know that you can find any like that anymore. Okay, y'all, enjoy your evening. Love you so much. Thank you for being here and making this so much fun for me. And I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.